Oh,
Sutton.
now's your chance. You can apologize.
Coming up on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show. Is there something going on in your personal life that you would like to share?
With what though? Like what?
For marriage.
Mommy and Daddy cannot
Break up.
break up.
Is there something you're not telling us? Why aren't you wearing it? Why shut the f up?
Like
What
it was my
difference does
job
it make
to
to you?
report to them every day.
I do feel like Sutton is very self-aware, but tell me about your take.
Do you? It's like something comes over her, and then she's just like,
And didn't you bring her in for support?
yes. No one else can say they've been tattooed by Kyle Richards.
Well, there you go.
I knew that there was tattoos. I didn't know that Kyle did it to her. Like, that's wow.
That's just a lot. You know what I mean? Like you see people doing that when they're like in fast, furious, whatever crazy romances, right?
The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show starts right now.
Kyle, things really took a turn at your weed dinner.
I mean, I'm in a good place with all these women. Like, why am I feeling like I'm being attacked about going through a hard time in my marriage? That I couldn't wrap my head around that.
Is there something going on in your personal life that you would like to share?
With what though? Like what?
For marriage.
Really?
Yes.
So what you're saying is that my husband cheated on me? I don't know why I felt like I was so much on the defense that night.
Because you were put on the defense. As somebody who had to play defense for 2 years, I know exactly how you felt.
Look at me. I'll go head on with you all day.
Don't talk to me like that.
Or what?
Seriously.
Or what? I don't give a about anybody else but me.
Why would you not have compassion when you too, Garcelle, went through a very public divorce? Ugly things happened.
And
Divorced
Sutton
or
too
second
talks
marriage.
about her divorce and how difficult it's been. And obviously, I'm not divorced. I'm still not divorced.
You've been
But
divorced
like,
your first
I'm
marriage,
struggling
so
with
you
my
know what
husband,
that's
and people
like.
know that that I've been very, very happy for a very long time, which obviously means if I'm not, I'm in pain. So be nice.
I spoke to her in Vegas. It was off camera, but we were in the bathroom because I had just seen an article, and I go, oh my God, doesn't it drive you crazy that these articles keep coming out about your marriage? And she goes, yeah, you know, it did in the beginning, but now I kind of it just rolls off my back. So then cut to the ring and cut to everything else that we're piecing together. It felt like obviously something's going on. I mean, they weren't talking about who else is married in this group. They weren't talking about Dorit and PK.
We're dropping like flies.
So it just felt like if there's something, just say something.
As your friend, you're gonna tell me what I need to know about your marriage. And at the end of the day, it's not my marriage. So I'm going to support you as a friend, whatever way this plays out, because that's what friends do. I'm not there to say, is there something you don't want to tell me, Kyle? You don't f***ing owe me an answer. Is there something you're not telling us? Why aren't you wearing it? Why shut the f*** up?
Like
What
it was my
difference does
job
make
to
you?
report to them every day. Like, would you like my therapist?
Right, here's
our
her number.
marriage
Go
counselor to
ahead.
do a printout, and I can hand it to all of you at the next dinner party.
She doesn't want to talk about anything that's really going on in her life, at least with the group.
She's close to Dorit, and Dorit didn't know.
How are things with you and Mo? I think in the past 6 months I had a rough time.
I mean, have you had any thoughts recently, like you think you would not end up with Mo?
Even with Dorit in the car asking me what's going on with you and Mo, I wish she had called me on the phone and said that instead. But I didn't feel like she was coming for me.
I would have never been probing her or asking or pushing in that circumstance. It just felt like really inappropriate for a friend to do that.
So if she's not confiding in you, and she's not confiding in Dorit, and I can't imagine she's confiding to Erika.
She's confiding in Morgan.
There we have it.
We solved the case.
There you go, Fancy Drew. Yeah.
Do either of you have a recollection of Kyle tattooing her initial on Morgan's arm?
No!
Very deep. Perfect.
Okay, you can look now.
You know what? No one else can say they've been tattooed by Kyle Richards.
Well, there you go.
We didn't
That's
know.
a statement.
I knew that there was tattoos, and I had read, of course, the rumors that there was letters. I just didn't know that Kyle was a part of it. I didn't know that Kyle did it to her. That's wow.
I would never tattoo my best friend's initial on my body. I wouldn't even tattoo my husband's initial on my body. That's just a lot. You know what I mean? You see people doing that when they're in fast, furious, whatever crazy romances, right?
I don't have a K on my arm.
Well,
and we've known each other longer than she's
That's
known
what I
Morgan.
find is shocking.
You
And then
know,
what did Kyle get?
Not an M.
Okay. Well, that's...
Yes.
So when I got this tattoo with 18, Mo went and got the same one, so we have the same tattoo, which a lot of people don't know. Pretty much every tattoo I have matches with somebody, yeah. Teddy and we all went and got these moons with little stars.
Oh, he didn't call me bitch.
So the person that Mo went to, I wanted to go to get another one. So when Morgan came into town, she's always down to get a tattoo wherever she goes, you know, whatever city she's in.
I love that, by the way.
Yeah. So we went to go get this tattoo. And for me, it's a really big decision. But then with Morgan, she has so many, it doesn't matter. Like she said, you could put one on me, I don't care. So don't ever tell me that. So then I thought, well, then I'm going to. Well, I don't know how to draw anything. I was trying flowers. I was trying to do a pumpkin for the Halloween movie because she teases me that fans always ask me to draw a pumpkin. Couldn't draw anything, so I thought, I'm just gonna do my letter K. A K, I know how to do that well. And then she can add to the rest of it if she wants. So that's why.
And that's what started the whole.
Well, yeah, one of the things, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we all know what we have seen in the media regarding Mauricio specifically. Like, we're kind of fooling ourselves if we don't think that there's any truth to it. I think that Kyle found somebody who supports her and makes her feel loved.
So we're like, oh, great, you know, now we could just give them something to talk about, who cares? And there's space to add whatever.
No.
Put
I
koala.
First of all, you are not getting a tattoo needle anywhere near my body. You're not a tattoo artist. Who does that? I'd be like, hell no.
Kyle would drop a couple of things that she did with Morgan that I thought, wow, that's such a personal thing to do. She went to the doctor with her. But I thought to myself,
I remember.
wow, that's such a personal thing, like to go with someone you just met through, you know, hearing her song on the radio.
It's a nice K. It does kind of look like it's a person going like this too, but hey.
That's your signature.
Yeah, okay. You're welcome.
Moving on to you meeting with your good friend Alessandra.
Oh, God.
And Dorit, you invite her to be with you on this particular day.
That's so nice.
Dorit kind of is not making me feel great about myself.
I do feel like Sutton is very self-aware, but tell me about your take.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because I would say her biggest downfall is that she's not self-aware. Some people use words like erratic. She can get very aggressive and snippy. And then even if you're trying to comfort her or, you know, in that moment, I don't think she's self-aware.
This is so fun.
It's not a slight. It's just, it's my observation. I don't believe she's a self-aware person.
And didn't you bring her in for support?
Yes. She can be really sweet, and then she can just, I don't know, it's like something comes over her, and then she's just like,
And I'm like, do you actually like me, Dorit? Because I'm not feeling the love.
She can be mean, and I mean mean. I've even seen it in her eyes. She's got this stare that it's like, ooh.
I'm like, Dorit, do not speak until spoken to.
Oh, good luck.
Like, it sends shockwaves through my body. Like, it really makes me like, oh my God. That said, I was excited that she invited me. I always say I think that I'm like a natural-born matchmaker.
I don't think she likes the way I dress, and she thinks that I'm weird, and probably acts weird, and that I need to listen to men, that I need to be taken, like, let them take care of me.
When you first meet them, if you could give them a hug.
Give him a hug.
This is a good way to do it.
I'm not hugging him. All the things that I don't want to do.
Okay, Pretty Woman anniversary, but go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
That was weird.
I don't know. I don't know if Sutton wants, you know, a companionship. I know that she has trouble getting to a second date. She did zoom in to look at a guy's crotch.
You zoomed in on his crotch?
I just need to.
Oh my God, she's zooming in on his privates. Sutton!
I did not zoom in on the crotch. I was trying to look at what sort of belt he had on.
Liar.
Okay,
pants on
first of
fire.
all, okay, here's the thing. I might have glanced.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want like a little thimble, but I wouldn't be like zooming into a picture and be like, oh my God.
I also think zooming in a picture is not really indicative of what's actually
I mean,
Hey, if you go to a bar
Yes.
and you see an attractive man,
Yes.
are you not looking at things?
Not his crotch, no.
You're not like, okay, let me just see. Or his hands.
I love hands.
Hands tell
So
a
hands,
lot.
yeah. I once dated a guy and he had a weird thumb.
Oh, no,
And
no,
the
no.
whole night, it felt like the thumb was getting bigger and it was pulsating.
no! Oh,
It was horrible.
Oh,
I couldn't even get it out of my peripheral.
No, I can't unsee this now, and I didn't even see it.